some people actually still argue. In fact, there's this argument on whether Nnamdi Kanu is real or not, whether what he says happens or not, whether he's a prophet or just a freedom fighter or just a noisemaker. In this video, after watching this video, you will make up your mind on whether to believe Maazi Nnamdi Kanu or whether not to believe, right? This one is the play the show. We'll give you facts and figures of why you don't need to doubt Kanu or why you may choose to doubt him. So just relax in this channel, Noble Media. I hope you have subscribed. Let us download the history of what Nnamdi Kanu has done or said. Okay, what he has done, what he has said, so that you can make up your mind on whether you will believe him or not. And recent happenings, things that have been happening, has proven to us to know that Kanu can be trusted or whether he cannot be trusted. Even now that he is still in prison, we're expecting that Kanu will be released. Most of the things he said while he was still broadcasting via Radio Biafra, we are going to x-ray them and know how true they were and if they were not true. Are you with me? So let us go on. We are going to look at Nnamdi Kanu's prophecies on Fulani's incursion in Nigeria, whether it was fulfilled or not, and other prophecies that Kanu made, whether they were true or not. Let's look at this. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Friday said the predictions and prophecies of its embattled leader Nnamdi Kanu regarding the Fulani incursion into Nigeria communities have come to pass. They are saying that, of course, everybody can see it, that what Maazi Nnamdi Kanu said far back, that it is now happening. In fact, I wonder how he's able to know these things even before they begin to happen. If not that he has maybe anointing to prophesy on him. In 2014, more than 10 years ago, Kanu has said on Radio Biafra, Fulani terrorists will take control of Nigeria and the government will remain inactive. You know, in this channel, I don't just give you the news, we analyze it. That the terrorists, of course, you can see what happened in Benue, what is happening in Enugu, what's happening in Plateau, many other places. People are killed and yet nothing is done. The governor does nothing, the president does nothing. It's as if it's chicken that died. Okay, look at this Benue killing. If not, that very dark man went there and showed the world what actually happened. Before the president came, it was like a campaign. I mean, there was public holiday to welcome the president. People that should be crying. The what's happening in Enugu, the governor is not saying anything. They are suppressing it. In 2016, close to 10 years ago, Kanu also predicted that President Bola Tinubu would become CEO. I've given you the first prophecy. He said that more than 10 years ago that the Fulani will take over and keep killing. It is what is happening now. I mean, we have a time where helicopters will drop some people and they will start killing people. We have a time that Fulani will enter into people's houses and kill more than 100, 200 of them. Official report. Okay? Then, 26, this is the next prophecy. He said, as far back as 2016, when Buhari was still the president, Kanu also predicted that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu would become Nigeria's president after the administration of the former president Muhammadu Buhari. Are you not seeing how he's able to know that in the indigenous people of Biafra on Friday, they say the predictions and prophecies of its embattled leader has come to pass? Okay, let's move on. I hope you are with me. He said, today, Maazi Nnamdi Kanu has been abducted. Okay, let's wait. Okay, now let's move on. IPOB insisted that its anomaly must not persist. In the interim, every indigenous Nigerian must unite and defend themselves from the Fulani terrorists or get ready to abandon their communities, allowing the Fulani to seize control of their homes, businesses, and families. Keep in mind that the Nigerian security forces lack neutrality, as stated by former Defense Chief Theophilus Danjuma. Additionally, keep in mind that the DSS director recently urged Nigerians to unite and protect themselves from the terrorists, as the Nigerian security forces are unable to do what? Ensure their safety. Today, Maazi Nnamdi Kanu has been abducted, rendition, and held in illegal detention for almost 4 years. I hope you are following. As Maazi Nnamdi Kanu proposed, the ultimate remedy for Niger issue and the threat of terrorism is to renegotiate the updated British Amalgamation Treaty and dissolve Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu has maintained that the best is for us to come to the table and decide whether we are going to remain one Nigeria or whether we are going to go our separate ways. I mean, you cannot force people to get married. You cannot force people to keep being married. If the marriage is not working, if a part of the country sees themselves as born to rule as people that will keep being on top, why others will keep being used, why others' resources will keep being used, then they should renegotiate, and some people that want to leave should leave. Okay? Nigeria is a diverse assembly of individuals who vary culturally, morally, politically, and societally, and were compared to unite as a single nation by Britain. It was Britain that joined everybody together, the northern and southern protectorate through Lord Lugard. But Kanu has always maintained, let us decide whether we will stay. They introduced their deceit to Ndi Igbo, yet IPOB and several other conscious Igbo proposed their misleading tactics. Unfortunately, Maazi Nnamdi Kanu's exposure of the horrific invasion of Fulani terrorists, according to them, prompted the Fulani government under the guise of Major General Muhammadu Buhari in 2021 to employ various tactics to mislead Nigerians regarding his proposal for Ruga, waterways laws, ranches, and other legislation. We can see all this. As a result, they kills Hausa leaders and seize control of the Hausa tribe in their territory. Similarly, a greedy Yoruba man named Afonjo conspired with Fulani land thieves who seized land from the Yoruba natives and have not relinquished them seized. Ultimately, Fulani militants killed him and seized that area of Yoruba land, naming it Kwara State. Kwara normally should be a Yoruba state, but now you can see otherwise. Currently, Kwara State is included in the Fulani Caliphate and is categorized as part of the Nigerian Middle Belt region. Okay? You can see what is happening. Look, CEO Nnamdi Kanu since 2014 has cautioned Nigerians to ready themselves for the violent incursion of Fulani terrorists. Numerous people refer to him by offensive names. You know, when Kanu was saying this, people called him this one, he was chasing clout, he was this one, he was Igbo idiot, and all the rest. But in the same country, we are seeing all those things he said coming to pass in our very presence. Currently, every corner of Nigeria is under assault by the Fulani with no military, DSS, or police invasion. All these things, no one has been arrested to protect the citizens. Nigerians are currently observing the Fulani terrorists take control of numerous regions. Fulani excel at trickery. Now, all these forecasts and prophecies are extraordinary for a divinely chosen prophet who is looked down upon by the evil powers of Nigeria. Maazi Nnamdi Kanu stressed that Nigeria is beyond salvation and no one can restore Nigeria. He stressed that no one can do what, no matter who the person is. He suggested that the sole remedy for Nigeria is the disbanding of that British entity known as Nigeria. Those who question him are witnessing Nigeria transition from the frying pan into fire. Is that not true? And they are astonished. Nigeria is descending deeper into the quagmire with each passing day. Is it not true? His statement regarding the arrival of the Fulanization agenda, which received substantial funding during the administration of the late Muhammadu Buhari, has now come to fruition. We are seeing it happening in our very eyes. And the funny thing is, almost nobody has a solution. Even the current president, the governors, don't have a solution to it. In 2016, he also focused that Bola Ahmed Tinubu would become president following Buhari, and at that time, nobody had envisioned that Tinubu would run for the election, much less win. In 2014, the IPOB leader Maazi Nnamdi Kanu stated on Radio Biafra that Fulani terrorists will take control of Nigeria and the government will remain inactive, which aligns perfectly with what we are observing today, among other forecasts he made. Commenting on the fulfillment of his predictions, IPOB described Kanu as a prophet. Now, from all this, what do you think? Come under the comment and tell me. Do you still think Kanu is an ordinary person? Me, I don't know what you think, but I strongly believe that. How can somebody know that as far back as 2016 that Tinubu will be the president? In a statement signed by its spokesman, Emapa of IPOB said, the focus and declaration made by the head of the esteemed family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, Maazi Nnamdi Kanu, regarding the incursion of Fulani terrorism in all communities and several other matters have come to pass. It is often said, prophets receive no respect in his own home. Okay, these are all the